Pisces, song that's playing for you is Could You Be Loved? So Pisces, listen, you might be feeling good about something. And it's like it has you asking yourself a question that you might have never asked yourself before. You feel me? In a sense where it's like you may be putting yourself in the perspective to look at yourself and tell yourself you can be loved. Or it's like you may be going through some sort of traumatic emotions in your life. And it's like, yeah, look, now you're asking yourself, can you be loved type shit. And it's heavy either way. So it could be heavy in a positive way. Look, you come into new realizations and terms with yourself type shit. And you might have gone through some sort of transformation. Now behind that was the storm reverse. Or something might have ended. And now you be in a position where you asking yourself if you can be loved type shit. In its way, that's a heavy question. You know what side of the fence you fall on though? Or it's just you receiving love. And it's like that has you in a position, it's changing how you view yourself. You can be loved. You might have been questioning yourself. Yeah, look, you might be communicating or expressing something new in your world. It's like you're taking a different route when it comes to you communicating. You might have found a new way to communicate your love in whatever space or realm we talking about. You feel me? So it's like you found a new way to express yourself to your partner if you're in a relationship, or to your friend because there you go again. Because how you were doing it in the past, I don't know if that shit was. Yeah, you had to move away from that. Something put you in a position to realize whatever you were communicating, that shit had you toe up back in the day. Whatever you were communicating, or whatever language you were speaking, so to speak. We could put it like that. Now, whether we talking the language you and your partner in a relationship language, or we talking you and your family members, you and your friends, you and your job, you and your business, whatever energy, you and your hobbies, habits, how you communicated yourself with your passions was off. How you communicated yourself with your relationships was off. And you were put in a position where you were bound to that realization, and you had to reflect upon your emotions and what you developed. It's like you had to reflect. You had to look at yourself, look at what you was doing. You may be in a position where you're still in that space, and you being in that position, or you going through that motion, made you separate from something. Because that shit has so much, you had developed so much like realization after being trapped or stuck wherever. It's like you had no choice but to move on. So now you're doing that, and you're communicating a new idea, a new communication, a new truth, a new relationship, you shine in a different light. Now what avenue in your life? Yeah, that varies from Pisces to Pisces. You don't have to let me know that. Can't tell you that. Well, you still might be I said you still might be going through some shit. Still might be caught up in your head by some shit there, Pisces. If it ain't someone outside of you who restless about some shit. Hey, you know what side of the fence you fall on, and you know if you may be in a situation where you in a relationship and you communicate in a different truth in your relationship. It's like you left your partner in that space. You feel me? You've been through that situation, or you've been through that form of expression. You might not be breaking up with your partner, but you done been through all that when it comes to what this communication gets you, what you talking and living this truth gets you in your relationship, the type of reactions, the type of things that you are and aren't able to do in your realm because you act or carry yourself in a certain truth. So you let that shit go. Now your partner could be stressing because it's like they still in that energy. You communicating a whole new energy. You communicating a whole new truth. They stress the fuck out in this energy because it's like, when you were there, you shared the stress with them when they were in that energy. You feel it? Or if it's a solo battle, then you stressed out right now. That's why you communicate in a new. It's like you trying to change because you tired of being tired. tired of being restless. Your mind ain't at ease in whatever realm of reality we talking about. And that might be because you know a truth. You know something. Slow down. Yeah, shit. Time might be moving real fast for you right now, Pisces. Or it's moving real slow for you. Yeah, cause it's like there's no conflict. And someone stressed out because ain't no conflict. So shit, if you dealing with someone outside of you, it's like your partner could want you to be in a position where you want to be riled up and fight for the relationship, or just argue, or be, you feel me, combative with them type of vibe. And they might be stressing out because you communicate in a new type of communication. You feel me? You ain't into that no more. You ain't into all that drama shit or all that rah-rah type loud shit. You feel me? And that has your partner stressing out because that's the energy they're still in. You feel me? They still live that lifestyle type of vibe. You feel it? And you in the space where you communicating something different. Or you might be trying to do that because there ain't no conflict. It's like you may be in a position where you might have wanted to start a fire, so to speak. And you can't start a fire, so it's stressing you out because you can't start a fire, so you got to do something different. And that might make you feel weak. Because it's almost like something was a hobby to you. Whatever we talking about. Or it was someone outside of you. It's like someone outside of you, it made them sleep good at night knowing you was in some conflict, or you couldn't move, so to speak. You know what that means for you. And now that you moving, now that you expressing or communicating yourself, investing in new energy. Yeah, I told you, now that you doing something different, someone going through it. Someone is going through it because you ain't in conflict about nothing. Look, you in a new relationship. Whether that's just a new relationship with your own energies and how you communicate to yourself. You might not have broke up with your partner, but yeah, your partner's stressing out because you changing, because you done developed emotionally. You're expanding, you're growing without them. Type shit. You feel it? If you ain't break up with this person. They want you to slow down. They like, Pisces, whoa, where you going? Or Pisces, you may be in a position where you want someone to slow down because it's like you trying to catch up. You can't start a fire, basically. Kind of loud, I ain't gonna hold you. Relax. Yeah, look. Justice in reverse. Hey, yo, somebody told about this, yo. Hey, now whether you feel like some shit ain't right, or you were unjust, or someone outside you don't feel like some shit with you ain't right, it's like they can't start drama in your life, and it ain't fair. Basically. 10 freaky girls. Yeah, look, a whole lot. You know what that means for you, Pisces. You know damn well what that means for you, Pisces. Look, in the past, someone took a leap of faith, and that same energy can't be repeated. Never ever shoot below the neck. Never ever. Whether that's someone outside of you, look, because you in love. Shit, Pisces, you could be in love with a new energy in your life, whether that's you communicating something different, or you actually see something or someone that draw love out of you. You feel me? And that has you moving differently in your world. Now that you moving differently, everyone you were associated with is kind of stressed because it's like you were kind of the blood in their life. And now that you communicating something different and you no longer in no type of whatever they had going on, it's like they may feel like that shit ain't right for you to be in a position to be communicating and expressing yourself in a new type of energy, whether that's with new people or just by your alone something. You feel me? You just into new new habits and hobbies type shit. You feel me? Or you in a position where you may be in love. It's like, and you have to communicate yourself differently because how you always communicated yourself previously isn't working now. and you feel like that ain't fair, that you gotta, it's like you gotta change, and you may feel like that ain't fair. If it's that type of vibe. So I'm gonna stress the fuck. Yeah, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Don't gotta be. Or a Sagittarius in your chart somewhere. Or it's just the fact that you gotta travel. If you wanna get this opportunity, if you wanna invest in that, if you wanna communicate that, you gotta do something. That shit might be weighing heavy on you though. You know what that means for you. Better than I know what that means for you. You may feel like that ain't right though. Is that it? 2 cups? Yeah, that's it. I'ma fuck with you.